Welcome to another glimpse video where we try to explain the whole content of a chapter in less than 10 minutes. So today we'll be discussing option contracts. This is for students who are doing financial engineering. So anyway, just like a forward contract, an option contract can be exercised at maturity. It has a strike price S, and the asset is already defined. However, unlike a forward contract, which we have discussed in previous videos, an option contract, it gives the holder of the contract the right, but not the obligation, to exercise the trade. Let's learn a little bit more about this. So there's a difference between a call option and a put option, right? So a put option, it gives the holder is going to be the person who will sell, right? It gives the person, the holder of the contract, the right to sell the underlying, but not the obligation to sell it. And a call option will give the holder of the contract the right to buy the underlying, but not the obligation to buy it, right? And obviously these two parties will want to make the decision based on what works for them, right? So before we discuss a little bit more about the payoffs of a put option and a call option, let's discuss something else. It's called a European style and an American style option. A European style option can be exercised only at maturity. And an American style option can be exercised on or before maturity. So depending on which contract you have, whether it's American style or European style, it will depend, like the exercise time will differ. So European can only be exercised at maturity, and we will be focusing mostly on the European style options. So anyway, how are the payoff looking like? So like I said, every person will look after themselves, right? Previously we said that if you are taking a long position on a forward contract, your payoff will look like this, right? Where you have your negative X and then you have your positive X, right? So this is when you're taking a long position on a forward contract. But now you would want to avoid the negative side, because you want to take decisions that will only make you money, otherwise you break even. So this is the payoff. This is how the payoff will look like. Again, under a forward contract, we say that if you're taking this is the decision, again, you will want to make money again. I mean, obviously you won't take options that are below the return or below the strike price X, right? I should write it again. Okay, this is the price of the asset at maturity. So your payoff is gonna look like this. So this is the payoff for the holder of a call and a put option. So anyway, what are the bounds of a call option, of a European call option? Remember that these decisions will be made at maturity, right? So when you look at a forward contract, the payment for a person who's taking a long position, the payoff is gonna look like this. You will have something like this. Now for a call option, we can see that the payoff will only have the positives only. You will only have the positive, otherwise during exercise, meaning that the payoff is going to be greater. The payoff of a call is going to be greater or equals to that one of a forward. However, there's still the share. If you have a share, the payoff for the share is going to look like this, meaning that it's going to be greater than that one of a call option, meaning that a forward contract is less or equals to a put, which will be less or equals to a share price at T, right? So if this is the case, then the forward at inception, the price of the forward at inception should also be less than the price of a call option at inception, less than or equals to the price of a share at inception, right? So anyway, we will discuss one last theorem before we move on, which is called the put-call parity. So the put-call parity is important in helping us price our options, right? So it basically gives us the relationship between a call option and a put option, as well as a forward contract. So it states here that if you take a long position on a call option and a short position on a put option with the same strike price and maturity, so you will have so at maturity, this is gonna be your payoff, right? It should be equals to the forward, and you will see why. So this is the payment of a forward, right? So this is the payoff of a forward contract, right? So anyway, why is it like this? Is because you can have again, for your payout for your call, it's going to be a call, it's going to be a put. So for your call, the payout is going to be like this, and then for your put, now it's going to be negative because you are short selling it. I mean, like you are shorting it, so it's going to be inverted. And then for your forward, it's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. So when these two both are combined, they should actually be equals to this one over here. They should actually be equals to a forward contract. So basically, yes. So this simply means that the price of a call at inception minus the price of a put at inception should be equals to the forward price. So the forward is going to be ST minus E minus the strike price X. We use X here, XE minus RT minus T. So if you have either the price of a call or a put, you can then find the price of a put or a call respectively. And if you want to know the price of the asset, again, if you have both the price of the call and the put, you can try to find the price, like the strike price. So the strike price is going to be negative CT plus S plus the put plus ST. So this is how much the price, the strike price should be. Anyway, I hope I didn't take too long. Thank you.